I'm Maddie Friedman. I am a sophomore for women's golf. I'm from Lake St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm a business major. When I started playing was probably when I was around 7. That's when the junior golf program started in Missouri, so that was the age that most kids signed up for. Whenever you have a pro as a dad, whenever you go down to the range or whenever you go to play it, every single time is a lesson. And when we're on the course, it's like something new every time. I remember we would go out every Monday. At the country club, it was like the employees' day, and so we would go out every Monday, and I don't think I played all 9 every time or even 18, but we would just go out and play. I feel like as I got older, I started to realize there's a difference between 5 strokes. 5 strokes could get you from the hundreds to the 90s, 90s to the 80s, 80s to the 70s, and it's little things that you just have to work on in order to do that. It's not your entire game, it's working on your short game or making sure that you can hit it 10 yards further on your driver. So I kind of focused on my short game a little bit more, and I think that helped a lot. My junior year of high school, it was really a part of my life, and I actually wanted to play it rather than my dad just pushing it for me to play it in high school just like as a sport. I actually wanted to compete, and I wanted to do well in competition. I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for or what school I wanted to go to, and that's why I went to a tech school. And then 2 years went by and I was kind of missing it because I felt like I wasn't really playing it since I was just going to school at a normal, like a tech school, working, and I don't know, you kind of lose it. It's different whenever you just go out with your dad or your friends that don't really play golf, or my dad who does play golf and pushes me to be better even when I wasn't on a team. I don't know, I like competing. I miss that for sure, playing with other girls that are at my same level. I mean, my sister played college golf. She went to a private school and it was their first year starting a women's golf team and they needed players, and she said, okay, I'm in. So she played 4 years at a school in Missouri. And then I kind of watched her do that, and honestly, I liked the game a lot more than she did. I'm probably the biggest fan of the game and out of the 4 kids. I didn't know that Superior had a golf team, and I emailed Ebbs, and that day he did a conference call with me, and a week later I was competing. I've always wanted to help out, and I've helped out with junior golf before with the young kids, but I've always wanted to help out with high school. I kind of took on the role whenever our season got canceled. Some of the girls asked me if I would help out, and even though I couldn't make it to every single match and every single practice, I'm there, and when I am there, I know that they're excited because I feel like I'm kind of a role model for them, especially if they want to play competitively out of high school. It also helps my game because I watch these girls play and I'm thinking in my head, you should do this on a shot, or why don't you try this? And it's different seeing it from a different perspective when you're not the one playing, and it almost makes you a better player, I think, too. Everybody hits it at a different spot on the course, and so whenever I normally hit it right, let's say Sydney on the team hits it left normally, I can see it from a different angle, like on the course, like, oh, maybe I should do this instead. Or whenever I'm walking behind the girls and they're like, Maddie, come here, I need help. I'm like, yes, they need Coach Maddie's help because they want to be better. Where it's Julia had a punch out shot and she didn't know what club to use. And that was one thing that we worked on the range and out on the course a few times, and she was like, Maddie, can you come here and help me? And I was like, yep, I'm there. So yeah, I think that's what I like the most, is whenever they're like, all right, we worked on this, but I want you to be here with me. It's pretty rewarding.